Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be spending some time unboxing Marvel Zombies. Yes, this is a Kickstarter game and there's a lot of boxes, so we're going to be here for a little bit. But join me at the table and let's find out what's in the boxes. So Marvel Zombies is a Zombicide game, so if you played Zombicide before, then you are familiar with the mechanics, although it just does hopefully add some stuff. They always do. If you've never heard of Zombicide, there's already videos on the channel with other Zombicide games. I believe I did one with the Cowboys. I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember what it's called, but it's in the channel, so you can check it out. In this game, the superheroes have turned into zombies, but they are still keeping their head straight. So they're still fighting stuff, but they're devouring bystanders as well because they have to feed their zombie side. It's something like that, or at least that's what I read in the back. Let's check it out. Yeah, so over here, it's where I read it now. I don't have my glasses on, so hopefully you can see it. I'll try to zoom it in as well. But lots of minis and, you know, your usual tiles for Zombicide and stuff. So, but let's see what's inside. So this is a 1 to 6 game. So it does have a solo mode and 14 plus, and it takes about an hour or so, they say. I know I've played Zombicide games that have gone a lot longer than an hour, but you know, if you are playing the intro one, no, I'm kidding. I'm sure some of them do last an hour. I don't know. I haven't played this one, so maybe it does last an hour. How do you feel about long games versus shorter games? Now, I used to be a big fan of long games, and I would love to just spend an afternoon at the table. But I think as I've played more and more games, and there's so many games out there, kind of like now, like medium-sized games that I don't have to spend my whole afternoon playing, and sometimes multiple days. But that's just me. So, anyways, free content, get it here. Okay, sure. And then Marvel Zombies, there's the manual. And real quick before we go in there, let's see what else is in here. Insert. Looks like there's a box inside a box. And underneath that is all this stuff. Okay, there you go. So let's first take a look at the manual. As expected, it's long. I didn't expect it to be any shorter, but it looks very similar. If you're familiar again, it does look kind of similar. I'm sure there's stuff that is not in the other games. They always take the best and leave the worst out, or at least they try, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but there's their spawn points. I recognize those. There's combat, the hunger. That's where you have to kind of eat people, unfortunately. All right, there's missions. Okay, so these are the missions. I shouldn't be showing you that so closely. I'm kind of like, it doesn't look as bad as I thought, actually. It's not even as long with the art, because half of the book is missions. How many are there? They're not by number, so I don't know. I'd have to go back and count them. But, you know, it's from page 23 to page 42. It's missions. Okay, so the rule book is only 22 pages long, so not bad at all. I thought it was a lot worse. Okay, so I know you want to see this, guys, because I want to see this, guys. So let's take a look at these guys. All right, just like in other Zombicide games, you have your player boards over here, and then your minis nicely set up over there. So player boards look pretty cool. Have and intentions to put stuff. Let's take a closer look at one of them. Okay, so I haven't played Zombicide in a while, but your character will go here. Then usually stuff in your inventory or your hands will go on these spots. I think you get what do you call it? Abilities as you level up, which you do by using this tracker, and then you mark what abilities you want from, you know, the card. The card will have like the different abilities that you can get. I think that's how it is. One of them also could be your life total, because how else would you? So maybe this is life total and these are the abilities. I think I'm right, but I could be wrong. And then the XP meter, when you kill different zombies, you get different XP for them. And blue is easy, but when you start getting into the orange and then the red, yes, you will unlock more abilities, so you're more powerful. But the zombies also get not more powerful, but there's more spawning. I'm not sure if in this game they also get more powerful. I haven't played it yet, but that's the idea. And that's the back of it. And you can call me a bad Marvel fan because I'm not going to know the name of half of these people. This is the Wasp, and also I don't have my glasses on. So, okay, this is the Hulk. Wow, I know one of them, guys. But then after that, I just stop naming them because I'm probably going to get them wrong, and you're all going to get them right and be like, huh? Sometimes I can't help myself. Like I almost wanted to say this guy's name, and I'm not going to. I don't know. I don't know what's better if you want me to guess and then you laugh at me, Captain America, or if I should just stay quiet. Go. Okay. Oh, somebody's mad. This Storm. There I am guessing again. I'm not sure why they're different colors. Oh, Wakanda forever. I'm sure it's related to the game in some way. But like now these guys are a different color again. I don't know why. Doctor Strange, I take it? Oh, I really wish they would do a DC game like this, you know? Like, why is it always Marvel? Why doesn't DC get some love too? I mean, there are some DC games out there, I know, but you gotta admit that Marvel gets a lot more love in board games. My guess is that it's harder to get the license agreement, but you know, I mean, it could be done. I've seen some DC games. There's the DC deck builder game. I enjoyed that one, although it's a little on the easy side. And by easy, I mean like. I mean, I will play it, but mostly to introduce new gamers, or I guess when I don't want to think too much. Okay, I did stop guessing, guys. I hope you're glad that I did. So there's definitely a lot of them. We haven't even finished the first tray, although I'm guessing these are the heroes, and then the other trays are going to be the zombies. So yeah, there's tons of these. Let's see how many. One, two, three, four, five, like six. So six of each of these I'm gonna show you. Which I think we saw them before, didn't we? I will confess that I was talking, so I stopped paying attention. I skipped one, so there you go. I think we're not fighting zombies. I think we're fighting Hydra. Because I haven't seen any zombies, but this could be Hydra agents. Now I wonder if the Hydra are also zombies, although they don't look like zombies, right? So the last one was only one, I think. These guys are all unique. No, but I appreciate the detail. I like it, and there's so many that I'm really just trying to show you, and there's so many boxes. So I just kind of went over it real quick. We finished this box. I'm gonna close it up. The one thing I always have a hard time with Zombicide games is that once you like take out off all the tokens that you're gonna need in the game, first of all, well, there's a lot of them. And also, there's like I don't know where to put them, so I end up just throwing them in the box however I can, and then to find them while I'm playing, it's so yeah. Hopefully, in this game they fix that and they give us a place to put all the tokens, but I didn't see any. Which brings us back to here, where the problem is. So they gave us a little, an insert that holds the cards. Nice, thank you very much. And then there's these tokens, and then there's this place for dice and this. But what happens when I take all these out? Where am I supposed to put them? And that's usually the problem with this game, that I don't know why they won't fix it unless somebody else has fixed it and I just don't know about it. All right, so let's go over the characters that you can play as. We have first Doctor Strange, and here he is. We have Scarlet Witch, Miss Marvel, Black Panther, Spider-Man. And I just realized those cubes are for this. This is your health, but I don't know what this does. There's Thor, Deadpool, Captain Marvel, looking really cute. Hulk. And then for some reason these are different color in the back. Wasp. Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man doesn't look as bad as Captain Marvel. I don't know what happened to the poor girl. And Captain America. So let's go ahead and look at the troublemakers. Or the tokens. And I'm guessing the tiles as well should be here to create the board. So there's yeah, there's some. Okay, there's I guess not as many tokens as in other games. That's good. Less tokens to put away. So there you go. Here's the back. And then we have the terrain tiles, which are double-sided. Another one. And I like that it's not super dark, because then you really can't see what's going on. Stairs. And then on the back, Oscorp. City has seen some things. We're gonna need a cleaning crew. Okay. And the Avengers, could this be the Avengers Tower? Here you are. And I like that there's always like a building that you can recognize. Oh, here it is. That. Okay. So you know you have the street areas and then you have the building areas. I believe you search in the building areas, but not on the street areas. But then it's easier to walk on the streets as opposed to buildings where you have to, there's some rules. So like this is just one big space as opposed to here where you have 4 spaces inside the building. So none of these look any, anything unusual. There's cubes, there's your things to stand up your guys and or to mark them, and regular 6-sided dice. All right, and last as usual, the cards. There's 3 packs we gotta open. So here's the first pack, and there's different backings here. So we'll do it like this. So first there's this. Okay, then we have these things all the same back. And some art. There you go. And these guys. A few of these. Like your heroes. And maybe more heroes over here. This is maybe they're starting things. I don't know. Alright, these all have the same back. Looks like it. Okay. The multiples. I will, are these? I don't know what these are. I'm not even going to try to guess. Okay, and then let's see. These all have the same back. Yes, they do. Okay. Okay, these are harder to show you. Hold on. The art is, well, not there. But I'm guessing the abilities is what we're focusing on. I don't know why they didn't add like art. I mean, it's Marvel. They could have done some cool things. Yeah, okay. There you go. So that was it for the first box. Now, 2 more boxes to go. So this one I figured I'll show you next, because the other one is the expansion that came with the Kickstarter. But on here, all you get is miniatures. And if you're like me, you'll like miniatures. So I figure I'll show you this one, and then if you don't care about the expansion, you can stop right after. And if you care about the expansion and what else it brings, then we'll talk about it in a minute. Okay, so as expected, there's the box in the box. See if I can do this. Just the box in the box, literally. Okay. Then, how does this work? We have a few of these. Let's see if I can get them out. There we are. Okay, so looks like two, three trays we're gonna look at. That's a big dude. Start with the one on top. Actually, there's cards in here, which we'll show you last. Wow, there's a lot of these. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go through them rather quickly because we still have a whole other box to show you, but at least it'll give you a look at, all the minis. And really, there's so much that it looks like this game is going to be one of my favorite Zombicide games. It's hard to top Black Plague. That's definitely always been my favorite. But oh, Nightcrawler, okay. But I feel like playing with these guys that you kind of know, like Juggernaut, it's really going to make a difference if the gameplay is good. Hopefully, it's kind of like the Black Plague, where it's challenging but not unbeatable. I felt like the one in the West, it was very frustrating. I lost so many times. I felt like the zombies had a really big advantage in that game, and I didn't enjoy it. I still have it, but I haven't played it, and I probably won't play it again. I might try to pass it on to somebody that will enjoy it more than me. Because if I'm gonna play a Zombicide game, I would much rather, as of now, play Black Plague. That's just me. We're on to the second tray of minis, and I'm actually not even paying much attention because I kind of want to go through them. But from what I'm seeing, all of them are unique. Like I haven't seen doubles. Have you? So I'm just gonna show you all of them. And if there were doubles, I'm sorry that you have to look at them twice. But I do want to try and have this video be like, not as long. I want you guys to stay and take a look at the expansion as well. If you recognize these guys, shout them out in the comments below, because some of them I don't know. Looks like there's villains too, which I don't know if they're helping Hydra. That would be my guess. And what's your favorite Marvel superhero or villain? I gotta say my favorite is Hawkeye. I don't know why, but I like him. I guess because he has a bow and arrow, so he represents, like all the dungeon crawling that I enjoy. He's killing them old school like instead of using powers. Although I do like all the different powers. And as far as villain, I don't really know. I haven't thought about it. I mean, once you're a fan of Darth Vader, it's still hard to find another villain that you can connect to because Darth Vader is just Darth Vader. He's the coolest. All right, we're on to the last tray, so we're making some progress here. Nice, very cool. Hopefully you're getting a good view of all the minis and you're able to identify who these people are. I will probably do it as I'm editing because right now I'm just trying to focus on talking to you and giving you a 360 view as much as I can, and also not losing track of where I'm at so I don't show you the same mini twice unless there's doubles. But it looks like they really did put a lot of effort into these. I can only imagine the work that I'm gonna have to go through if I start painting them. I haven't painted in a while. I've been stuck in the world of VR for so long that I kind of neglected my minis and the painting. But looking at these amazing minis, it kind of wants to make me go back and restart painting again because wow, there are some really amazing, and as I speak, look at this thing. Like there are some really amazing minis here. And just as I said that, we actually arrived at the biggest mini in the game, which I'm guessing is Giant Man. And I just wanted to show you compared to the other minis how tiny he is. And here's this guy up close. And another amazing mini. Like even if the game is not good, I think it's just worth it for all the awesome minis that you get. It's really cool. But I am hoping that the game is going to be good as well, and we're going to get to enjoy all these guys. And then I am looking forward to seeing them painted, even if it's not me that paints them. Like online. If you guys, uh, if you guys paint them, please share photos, share videos. These are too good not to. Okay, we're gonna go through all these things as quickly as I can. So I guess we'll do it like this. Well, they're kind of stuck together, which is not gonna help with the speed. Um, but I'll show you like that, and then you guys can pause and read this guys up if you'd like. I think the back just has art, so it's okay to kind of go over it quickly. And if you want to read the abilities, go ahead. I actually don't like reading ahead. It's funny. I like to get surprised at their powers and stuff as I'm playing the game, and then go like, "Oh, I wish I wouldn't have picked that guy," or the opposite. Well, I'm glad I picked that guy. That ability is amazing. But I feel like if I read ahead of time, I mean, to me, right, it spoils. Like now I know what they do, and when I go into the game, it's like, okay, well, I got this figured out. I like to figure it out as I play. I was playing this game that I'm going to be doing a run through soon on the channel if I haven't done it already, because I'm not sure the order that these things will come out. But I'm going to be doing a run through of this Disney game, and at the end of the game you have to flip a card and do some final stuff in order to win. And the game tells you can look at the back, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to look at the back. I'm going to just let it be a surprise. And of course it makes the game harder, so there's an argument for both ways of playing. Okay, here we go. There's really, I mean, if you can play with all these characters, just what seems to be happening here. You can be playing this game forever. Like you don't need any other games. That's it. Stop buying games, which not that anybody would, but you kind of could. I mean, if you're playing solo, especially, you know how many games you can get out of this. Just by picking a different character, you're going to be getting a different feel. I don't know if solo requires two characters, but even if it does, there's a lot of content as far as playable characters. And I'm sorry, but that is for me the best way. Like I don't want any extra zombies that look, or Hydra, whatever you're fighting, that look different. Give me more characters. Give me more ways to play the same game. That's awesome. Okay. We still have this deck, and then which we're not even finished with, and then we have to go through the little cards and then the expansion. So yes, I am trying to go a little faster than usual because there's a lot of content. I also don't want to skip any, so hold on. They're kind of like still stuck together. Do it like this. Some of these characters we've already seen. I know you can uh, for this box to work, you need to have either the core box or the expansion. So I'm guessing there's heroes here for both the core box and the expansion, which we haven't looked at yet. So I know Captain America was in the core box. I haven't really paid attention to the other ones. So, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I like him. All right, and then we have tons of little cards. See if we can find all these seem to have the same backs. These have the same. Nope. Up to here, they have the same bags. These, and then these. So we'll start with these guys. And yep, some cool art. Okay, I appreciate it. And then the blue ones. Looks like these are our heroes. I'm not sure exactly what. I haven't stopped to read any of them. because, like I told you, I like to be surprised. But I guess I should to try to figure out what they are. But I said I wasn't going to guess anymore. So if you want me to play this one, tell me which hero you want me to play with. Just because I said I like Hawkeye, doesn't mean I have to play with him. I want to play with all of them. So if there's one in particular that you're interested in seeing, maybe because you saw a cool ability in the cards, or just because you're curious, let me know. And finally, for this box, we'll go to the expansion. Okay, last box. So this one is the expansion, and for what I gather, which is right here in the back, looks like there's only a few heroes that are still, okay, and some of the other heroes have turned bad, and we're gonna have to be fighting them here. That's what I understood. Of course, I haven't read the rules, or I haven't really gotten many spoilers on the game. I know that when you're on the Kickstarter, you can even get the rules ahead of time sometimes and read up. I don't do any of that. I'm a, I like to wait until the game is finalized and the final manual is there, so as not to get confused with the tweaks that they make. I know I should probably be helping and reading that so that I can help that make the game better, but I don't. I know there's a lot of smart people that do that. I'm not a game developer in any shape, way, or form. Of course, I've played enough games to maybe be able to help. Okay, so tokens, not a lot of them. I'm glad. There's the box of minis, more minis. Goodness gracious, I'll be painting forever. And then tiles and the lake. I really like that there's not a lot of tokens because those are it gave me such a hard time to put them away. All right, so let's check the manual real quick. Introduction. Looks similar, but I'm sure there's stuff that is not in the other games, or else they wouldn't make a whole manual. I don't know if you can play this like standalone. That's a good question. Uh, should have looked in the back of the box to say if it says it needs the core game to play. I have a feeling that you can play this without playing the other one, because the mini box said these are the missions, so I don't want to spoil them, but I do want to look at the art. The mini box said that you needed either the core box or the expansion. It didn't say you needed both. And then round summary, hero mode, etc. All right, quick look at the tokens. Is that Thanos like thing? Gauntlet? Whatever it's called. It's not a gauntlet. Is it? A gauntlet is something else. I don't remember what it's called. Oh my goodness, I haven't watched the movies in a while. All right, we're over here where, as usual, we have the player boards. Uh, wow, this one holds 6 players, right? And then the minis. So let's take a closer look at the player boards, which look exactly like the other ones. I'm not sure if you can play these games like interchangeably. Might be able to. All right, more minis, because we can use more minis. Never say no to more minis. I don't remember how much I paid for this game, but I'm guessing it couldn't have been cheap, because wow, there's this thing with these things, like you make the investment sometimes years before you get the game. I think I skipped this guy, so there you go. Yeah, because I don't remember him without a face. I mean, without a head. And there we go. This looks like the Hydra agents, I suppose. I don't know. Oh no, isn't this like a Wonder Woman? Okay, couldn't be Wonder Woman because that's DC, right, Annabelle? Okay, maybe I've been doing this for too long now. I will just again be quiet and let you take a look and figure out who these people are. I was good for a while. Then of course I had to talk and mess up. And that's Wolverine. I can guess that one. I don't know who you are. A zombie? Oh, another one. He's in a tank? A tank zombie. Alright. Maybe in this one we are actually fighting zombies? I finally see zombies. Like, well, I mean, the superheroes were zombified, I guess. But this ones look like just real zombies. I mean, not that the other ones weren't real. You know what I'm saying. I hope. I don't know what I'm saying. So there are multiples of these. Did we look at these already? I know we looked at these tanks already. So we might have looked at these as I'm showing you two at the same time. Speed things up a bit because I do think that we've seen these already. Okay, guys, we're making progress. This is all that's left. So let's take a look at the tiles. More of these. Oh, wow. And then, of course, these things that you looked at before, but and the new ones in this box. I wonder if there's different colors on the other ones. I think they are. So this should all be tiles because the tokens were already on the other. We already looked at them. So far, I think the other ones were cooler just because of the whole city vibe that they gave, you know, with the places that we recognize. And even the pizza. Never say no to pizza. This is very blue. I also like the art on the other one better as far as the colors and stuff. So here's somebody's convertible. And Jeep. None of those are mine. Ooh, lots of rooms. Wow, this could be complicated. One big tile, fountain. Funny because there's nothing outside. Usually there's like streets and stuff. Well, there's a little bit of outside terrain here, but most of it is inside. So, again, your usual suspects. I'm not gonna show you those in too much detail. Just you know, that's what it is. And then we have more playable characters apparently. So there's Iceman and Dark Phoenix and Cyclops, who lost his head. Might be easier for him to look 360 now and do damage. Go. Juggernaut. And Colossus. Rogue. Storm. There's Wolverine. Zeke. He's cool. And Magneto. And then we have our little decks, which we'll look at quickly. Some of them have art, some of them, if they're like the other ones, do not. So, okay, these are the ones that don't have art, aren't they? I mean, they start with art and then they get, yeah, like that. But I'll show you some so you can read what it says if you'd like. I won't go through all of them. We're almost done, guys. Sure. Okay, then we have these. They all have the same back, so let's go. Okay, multiples. Are these the spawning things? I don't know. But like spawn what? Oh, spawn, oh, maybe. 12, 10? Oh my gosh. There's a big difference in numbers here. So this is the spawning. Oh my gosh, I hate when they like super spawn like a billion zombies and then you have things to kill, but it's, I'm also hoping the game is a balance because, you know, like one hero against 12 zombies, it's not the same as 6 heroes against 12 zombies. Obviously, right? Math. Yeah, all right, let's do it. There's that card. And then we have these. One and two. And the green ones. These, which I think are the heroes. And the blue, also heroes. We did it. So I looked at the back of the expansion and it doesn't say anywhere that you need the core box to play. So I'm thinking it's a standalone, but you know, I will know more when I dig a little deeper. If you stayed all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game. If you'd like me to play it, if you want me to play the expansion one or the core one. I will probably start with the core one just to give you guys an idea of what the game feels like. If you enjoyed the minis, let me know as well. Subscribe to Meeple Village, follow us on social media, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, be you, play more games.